Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video on this 2016 Kia Carnival Platinum. So what we'll do is actually run through the condition of the car as well as some of the features that does come in the Platinum model, as this is the top of the line and it's got pretty much everything you can think of. So starting off at that front end, you got that new updated front grille, which is that tiger nose front bar. It does have a really nice effect and it breaks the car up quite nicely. Now in the front, you will notice that it does come fitted with a front camera. That is all part of that 360 surround camera system that does come in the Platinum model. Now in addition to that, there are also color match parking sensors mounted onto that front bar nice and neatly, which is going to help you park such a large vehicle. Fog lamps are fitted in the front bar, as well as headlight washers just under the headlights, and the headlights are a really nice sharp shape. I'm just going to clean up some of that dew from this early morning. You can see it comes fitted with projector globes, which are going to give you a really nice clear-cut line of sight, as well as that daytime running light through the front of the headlight there, which is going to improve the visibility during the day. Coming across to the wheel, across to the rims now, what we have here is a beautiful chrome finish rim. Does actually look quite nice on the car. It gives it that platinum look, being the top of the line. Now there is a very minor mark, no, just actually a little bit of glue. Yeah, all glue there. So rim's actually in excellent condition and we've got brand new tires on the car at the time of this video. Now taking a look on the driver's side, pay attention to the paintwork because the car presents really well and it does have this really nice silver paint finish on it that gives a really nice touch to the car. Now side mirrors and door handles are color matched to the car. Indicator is mounted into the side mirror there that does elevate the actual indicator but also clears up the quarter panel here for you. Now driver's side door does come with keyless entry, so you can see there is a little black button here which you can use to lock and unlock the car, and the side mirrors do fold in when you actually lock the car. But opening it up and taking a look inside the car, do get this really nice dual tone leather on the interior, so nice beige on the inside and a black finish on the outside, and the seat bolsters present really well. Very minimal wear and tear considering its age, and you can see it comes with electric seat controls as well and lumbar support in this model. Carpets present really well, and the door card, again, excellent condition. Got this really nice wood grain finish as well that ties in with the whole platinum finish. Minimal marks here, but nothing too concerning. It does come off with a little bit of a wipe. Now we'll take a look inside the actual back of the car. It is automatic rear doors, so you do just pull the latch and the doors will open for you, and you can see again plenty of space in here. It is an 8-seater, so you have that middle seat over there and plenty of room in the back, and these pretty much, yep, you got your armrests here as well, and these also have you can move them back and forward and to the side if you need to. And just to close the door, do just pull the latch again, and there is a button on the inside if you wanted to close it from the inside. Now coming across to that second rim, again excellent condition. Trying to be as picky as I can for you, but again rim is very minor mark there, but the rim itself again presents really well, and we've got brand new tires fitted for you. Coming across to the tailgate, as you can see, more sets of rear parking sensors which are color matched to the rear bar there, and your reverse camera is mounted just under there nice and clear. It does come with this scuff plate here which is going to protect the paintwork and actually keep it from getting damaged. Do get a high mounted brake light as well as your rear wipers and washers in the tailgate. Automatic tailgate in this model, there will be a button inside the car for you to open it, so you don't have to get out of the car in the morning like this. Can stay nice and warm, plenty of space in the boot. Now the rear seats do mount just under the just at the bottom here. They're quite easy to actually lift up like so, and they will just click in. I'm not going to click it in as the carpets still need to be fitted, but you can see how easy it is to actually work with this car, and you do pull it back in quite easily with this lever here. So all the buttons here, we're happy to demonstrate it to you when you do come in. 12-volt fitting in the back, 2 cup holders on either side, and lots of space in the boot. Now in the boot here there is also a little button which you can press to close the tailgate from the outside. So very nice feature. But coming across to the passenger side of the car, that third rim, just taking a look again, completely unmarked. Generally this is the side that gets the most damage, so it's good to see that this rim is also unmarked, has been driven quite carefully by the previous owner, and fuel filler cap is on the passenger side, which is a safe side, so if you do have to pull over in case of an emergency, you're going to be nice and safe from any oncoming traffic. Now keep paying attention to the paintwork because it is presenting in excellent condition. There's a very minimal scratch just down there. I'll see if I can get out of the way so you can see that in the light. Very minimal marking, but the rest of the car actually presents really well. And the one thing I do highly recommend is you take advantage of the glass coat that we do provide here, and that gives you a lifetime warranty on this paintwork. And considering the pearlescent finish, you do want to make sure you protect it and keep a car this nice stay looking nice. Now that fourth and final rim again presents really well. minimal marks here, but the rest of the rim presents really well, and brand new tires at the time of this video. Another thing I will note is there's actually cameras mounted under the side mirrors there on either side. Again, that's all part of that surround 360 camera system in this model. So 4 excellent rims, brand new tires, paintwork is exceptional. You got automatic doors and automatic tailgate. It is a great car. Now what we're going to do is actually pop the hood and take a look inside. Taking a look inside the engine bay of the Kia Carnival, what we have here is Kia's 2.2 litre turbo diesel motor. So it does come with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It is going to make the ride really nice and smooth and comfortable for all the passengers in the car, but it's also going to provide enough torque and power when you do need it. Being that diesel motor, it is going to give you plenty of torque in the car. Now this car itself has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so lots of safety for all the passengers in the car. This motor itself produces 147 kilowatts with 440 newton meters of torque. So like I said, plenty of torque and power for all your payload needs, and if you are doing any additional towing on top of the car. As I mentioned before, it is a diesel fuel tank with an 80 litre capacity. It does have a combined fuel consumption of 7.7 litres per 100 kilometers with an average fuel distance of about 1,039 kilometers off a full tank, which is exceptional. It does depend on how you drive and how many people you are traveling with. Taking a look inside the Kia Carnival now, as you can see, there's plenty of stuff in this car, a lot of buttons and stuff to go through, but we will touch on what everything is, and it is quite easy to actually get a hold of. So now, starting off on that driver's side door, as I mentioned before, really nice wood grain finish on the door handle there, gives it that really nice classy look. Do get full automatic windows up and down for front and rear, which is good, as well as your seat control. So you do have preset 1 and preset 2 if you have 2 different people driving this car, which makes it nice and easy. Central locking button just above that, as well as your window lock to stop anyone from playing around with the windows, as well as your mirror control, so left and right mirrors, as well as a little button to actually fold in the mirrors if you wanted to. However, there is an auto option which is going to fold them in when you do actually lock the car. Now on the right hand side here of the dash, some of the safety features that actually come in this model. So first button is your stability control, which you're probably not going to turn off in a car like this, as well as your lane keeping, your blind spot warning, which are also mounted to your side mirrors. Again, we're happy to touch on what these features are when you do come in, as well as your illumination controls for your head unit. Now on the right hand stock, firstly, and your fuel release cap is just next to that, and hood release is down here. Now on the right hand stock is your left and right indicator, as well as your headlight options, and you can just leave it in auto and the car's going to decide when it needs to use it. On the left hand side are your wipers and washers for your front and rear. So this is for your rear, and this one is for your front wipers. Now the steering wheel, very nice comfortable leather stitched steering wheel. Do get a nice wood grain at the top here as well. Now the steering wheel is a heated steering wheel. There is a nice button here for it, so on a cold morning like this you can heat up the steering wheel before you actually get into it. It does get really nice and warm. Now on the right hand side, all your cruise control options, so your cruise, adaptive cruise option, and your menu settings for the actual cluster in the middle there, and you do get lots of different information. So your trip A, trip B, your range, different safety systems and servicing intervals. So lots of information for the driver in the head unit there. And on the left hand side are your media controls, so call and reject for your Bluetooth connectivity, volume and seek and mode for the different radio options. Now being a keyless entry car, your engine start button is right there, obviously the most important button in the car. And coming over to the entertainment system here, as you can see, it comes with a really nice built-in navigation system, which is quite clear to read. Do get all your route options and everything. And if sorry, that's just to turn the display off. And if I go phone, that's your Bluetooth connectivity, and your media controls, which has USB, Bluetooth connectivity, AUX, and CD as well. So pretty much everything you could possibly need. Maps, inbuilt navigation, and all your power buttons for the actual head unit itself. However, it is touchscreen, so you can just use a touchscreen system. Below that is your dual climate control, actually I should say tri-zone climate control. So this is for the passenger, this one's for the driver, and just below that is for the rear air conditioning, which is for all the passengers in the back of the car, and all your hard buttons for that. Below that is a USB and auxiliary input for the head unit, a little roller shutter I should say, for your cup holders, which do tuck away nice and neatly. And taking a look at the gear shifter, again, really nice leather boot with this nice wood grain on the top, or a piano black finish. Now when I bring it into reverse, you can see that really nice 360 camera that comes in this model. On the right hand side is your 360, and that is your reverse. Now you can adjust to focus on specific sides if that is what you needed. So that's for the right hand side, which pulls in that camera and the rear, and that's for your left hand side and your rear, depending on how you are parking, and you got the 360 option there as well. Now, if I bring it down into drive and actually flick it to the right, that will engage your sports shift system. So that lets you control the gears manually yourself. If you did need a bit of extra power or torque going up a hill, you can just drop a gear and the car will pick up where it needs to. Otherwise, you can just leave it in drive and the car's going to decide what to do. Now, behind that are your heated and ventilated seats. So driver and passenger do get both heating and cooling seats for all year round. This is your 360 camera view option. You can turn it off if you didn't need to use it. Parking sensor button, which you can turn on and off if they do get a bit annoying. Your active eco, which is going to save you a little bit of fuel on the run, as well as your steering wheel heating. Now, behind that, you've got lots of storage under here actually. I'll lift this up so you can see that a bit better. You do get a really nice little shelf that you can slide around. 12-volt input for any additional charging, as well as another USB input for extra charging. Another, I guess, section where you can possibly keep your phone while it is charging. However, you do have this slide here as well. Very nice leather stitch as well. It does tie in with the leather around the car in that nice beige finish. 2 cup holders here, as well as some additional storage for the passengers in the back, and a USB input, as well as another little drawer for any extra storage that you might be keeping. And just get the camera person to actually pan around the inside of the car just to show you the condition. And I gotta say, this car presents exceptionally well considering it's an 8-seater. You generally get a lot of families and large amounts of people driving in the car, so it's good to see that this car has been looked after really well. The roof lining is clean, there's no crayon marks for many kids drawing on the roof, and the car actually presents really well. So this is a great find. What we're actually going to do now is jump outside and wrap up this video. Thank you for watching the walk around video of this 2016 Kia Carnival Platinum. Firstly, I just want to apologize for the glare. It is a bit hard to see, but as you can see, this car presents really well. The paint condition is excellent. The interior condition is even better. This car is in A1 condition, so you are actually getting a great deal here. Now, if you did have any additional questions, wanted to test drive this, or actually wanted to purchase it before you came in, you can do that. The number to dial is 99070555. Just before I go though, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. Now, what that will offer you is 5 years extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. It does also come with the added benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assistance nationwide. So I'm going to assume you're going to be doing a lot of traveling and driving around with this car, so there is great value in this service. So please speak to us about this option. In addition to that, I do highly recommend you take advantage of the glass coat and tint, which is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this beautiful silver paintwork, as well as the tint, which is going to protect everyone inside the car. So please speak to us about these. Now, these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, I would love to introduce you to our business manager, Julie, who will show you just how minimal these will affect your repayments. Now, lastly, but most importantly, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, kind of gives you the assurance that you're dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.